How do you think this one plays out? So Browns trying to beat the last unbeaten. How do you think? It's supposed to be windy and in the 60s after the rain moves through Cleveland today and tomorrow.
You know, this is a game. I do think that it's a cliche, but special teams and turnovers are going to play a huge role in this game. This is a game where I want to see Chase McLaughlin on the field on 4th and 2 from the 25, and them not going for it. I want the sure 3. I'm not concerned about getting the 7, but also potentially losing the 3. And I hope that's something that Kevin Stefanski wants to do. Look, I do appreciate the aggressiveness, but I think at some point you've got to realize that your 4th down plays just aren't working. And maybe take some points because you're going to need them. I do think that if Myles Garrett can get a strip sack, if one of the safeties can come up with an interception, if Troy Hill can lock down, and get a fumble recovery or something like that, that's going to make a huge difference. I do think that Baker is going to take very good care of the ball. I think Kareem Hunt is poised for a huge day. Look, Dearness Johnson, he's probably the best number 3 running back in the NFL. We're going to get a chance to see him do what he can do. I still think that the Browns can pull this game out and win if they play consistent football on both sides of the ball. Last week, the offense was great. The defense was not. A couple weeks before that, the offense was but the defense was great. This is a week where if you put those two hands together and get, B-plus play out of both units and don't lose the game on special teams or takeaways, they do have the better roster. They do have a better team, even with all the injuries to both teams. I do think the Browns can win by a field goal, maybe 6 points, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be a fun game, and I'm glad that it's a national broadcast, or as national as you can get for the late window. Really looking forward to watching it. I will actually be at a Browns-backer bar up here in Michigan, so it's going to be fun to be with that.
Yeah, the one thing I would say, as long as they don't lose the turnover battle, I think the Browns come away with it. That's the recipe for them not winning this game, I think, is if the Cardinals,
Absolutely.
who are very good, Cardinals are +5, so they're +1 per game, and they're tied for third best in the NFL. Browns have to win the turnover battle or push it. And as long as they don't lose the turnover battle, I think they find a way to win this. And I think it will be a close game without question.